Good morning. Hey, Lady K, good morning. Carrie Ray, good morning. Good morning, Cheryl Burnett. Sorry, y'all, I woke up extremely late. That was me. And y'all make sure y'all let me know if it's popping. Hey. We got a few stories to get into. And I want to define what the interceptor means. I got a new name for myself. It's called King Roman, the Interceptor. Play for play, I'm intercepting. Good morning. Make sure y'all hit the like button on y'all way in. I'm coming. Hey. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. YB Shady, what's going on? Blue DePolo, what's going on with you? Good morning, good morning. I'm coming, y'all. I woke up late and everything. I'm telling you. I woke up like I had a test. Shit. I'm coming, y'all. I'm coming. Give me 1 minute.
She said, I don't want a model. I don't want a movie star. You don't have to win a lotto. Oh,
I'll tell y'all one thing. It was my first time ever seeing myself on, was it Pennywise? Not Pennywise. Oh, Stop Lying TV 2 channel. I fell the fuck out. I fell the fuck out. The entire fuck out.
Lay with me, babe. Laugh with me, babe. I just want the simple things. Smoke with me, babe.
Smoke with me, baby.
Laugh with me, baby. Lay with me, babe. Cause I just want the simple things. And I just want you. Oh, yeah. I want you.
Okay, yeah, no, you want to. And then drop.
I said,
All right,
now I don't need a model.
all right.
I don't
Here.
Just be a tough act to follow. You know, a free spirit with a wild heart. Alright. I said I just want someone real, someone true. I said I just want someone to smoke with me, baby. Lay with me, baby.
All right. Miss Jones, good morning. Good morning, y'all. I'm so sorry. Who overslept? I overslept so bad. Y'all let me know if I'm popping too. I just want the simple things. I just want you. All right. Good morning to you all. Yeah, that's Miguel. That's Miguel. Simple things. Hit the like on your way in. Good morning, Ali. Good morning. Cash App and bullshit. What's up with you? What's going on, Miss Jones? How you doing? It is coffee time. That's what I was waiting on. I'm sorry, I had to get my coffee going. So y'all, before we begin, I'm gonna have to like breeze through everything because I typically do 2 hours with you all. That's I don't go live every day and as often. So my 2 hours be cherished moments with you all. So today, normally I try to come live at 6 a.m., but I overslept. So it's like 7. So I'm gonna try to push through everything because I know I ain't gonna be able to do the full 2 hours, but I got a couple stories I want to talk to you all about. But I definitely want to touch on Friday, how the beef sector kicked off my weekend. I was over on Jay Wilson's channel, on his panel. So before I get into that stuff, I want to start with a couple of stories. So the first one I want to start with you all is, um, so there was this a little baby left in a homeless shelter with his dead mother for 5 days in New York City. And so let me just read the story. So, a baby was left alone in a room with her deceased mother for 5 days at a New York homeless shelter and was found in desperate need of food, water, and basic needs. So, the father is suing the New York City Department of Homeless Shelter, who was supposed to be caring for the mother and the 1 year old daughter. They say the infant and her deceased mother, Shelby Westlake, were discovered the night of July 25th, 2021, after someone called building security about a foul odor emanating from Westlake's room. Building security personnel called emergency medical services, who then entered Westlake's room and pronounced the 26-year-old dead. Her daughter was found under the bed and taken to a hospital for evaluation. Wow. I didn't even read that far into the story. I just grabbed it this morning, but found under the bed. Whew, shit, that hit me. Can you imagine? Can you all imagine? Oh yeah, we get into it. We get into it. It's extremely horrible. So this happened back on July in 2021, but it just got hit the story because the father is just now suing the New York City Department of Homeless. And it's unfortunate because many of these incidents happen, where people who are on drugs, they stay at these homeless shelters, and there's cases of them abusing it in the homeless shelter. I get that. But 5 days, this person has been dead in the homeless shelter, 5 days, and it took a neighbor to smell a foul odor for something to happen. He has every right in his power to sue them, sue the fuck out of them. So he's suing them for $5 million. Um, I hope he has a great attorney. I'm just trying to remember how old the 1 year old daughter, and it was a 1 year old daughter, and they're suing because they say that it was the neglect of the child and they failed to follow shelter protocols. You fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yes, absolutely, extremely serious. It's disheartening. And I looked at it this morning when I saw it. I'm like, okay, had this not been a homeless shelter, let's say, had this been another kind of shelter, would this kind of abuse even be allowed to even get by through the system? So I know there's other parents out there. I know there's other folks. Y'all be mindful of these shelters. Really be mindful of the shelters. And it's weird because I've heard several people say that someone's died at a shelter, or they know someone who's died at a shelter, or the circumstances of them living in the shelter isn't all that great. So y'all be careful, check on them folks, and I'll stay tuned to this story. I might give an update on Wednesday because they're trying to figure out more about why the woman passed away. So let's move on to another story. I told you I'm trying to breeze through. Now this other one is a two-part. So we're gonna talk about the first portion of it, and then we're gonna get into the second part of it. Now, this is my girl. I don't give a fuck what she going on in the media, what's going on, but Ari Lennox. So I don't know if you guys have heard. She did an interview in South African with a South African podcaster, Mac G. And so during the podcast, he asked her, is someone fucking you good right now? And she said, well, I'm gonna play it for you guys. As long as the ad doesn't come up. Come on. You see this? Ad after ad. Okay.
And where we at right now? Is someone right now? You
Oh
getting
my
married?
God! Whoa there. I'm not having. Whoa, that's a wild question.
I would have cursed. Hold
Why
up.
that way?
Side note, I would have laid into his ass as a female artist, and you're a male. You're not even a woman. Don't ask me no fucking questions like that. Is somebody fucking me good? I saw this and I definitely was on her side.
Hey, why act it that way? Whoa.
Because that's what you say in the song. You know what I mean? I love that part.
Did I say that? I said it in the song?
Yeah. Don't you remember the song?
I do, but I don't. I didn't. Oh, I guess I did say that. I did say that for. Let me Okay, you caught me off guard there, but
Now I'm gonna give y'all the real tea behind this. All right, so that's the interview. Now, if you are, is there another device to your computer? There's a tapping sound. Let me know if the tapping is still going on. Is that V Lenore? Good morning. Good morning, V Lenore. Is it still tapping? Let me know because I removed everything. Oh no, I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is it still tapping? Let me know if it's still tapping, y'all, because I hate when I watch my own playback and it's tapping. I'm like, get out of here. TC told me that last time. She's like, I'm trying to get through your live in the comments, but she was like, this ain't working for me. She or he, I don't know. I'm sorry, TC. But y'all let me know if it's still tapping. Let me go on. So that was the question, right? Now, what you got to understand, good morning, Hot Spicy Tea. What you got to understand that most of these interviews are put together by your label. I still hear, but I'll try to listen. Oh, it's always been this mic. I've been having to move it. Let me know if you hear it now. Nah, I don't want you to try not to listen to it because I get annoyed by that kind of stuff. Y'all let me know. Everything is down and off. All right, I'm gonna go on. You let me know if you hear it. So you know that most of these things, these engagements, these interviews are set up perfect. It's the mic. I have to unravel my mic. I always keep it wound up like this. Wrapped up. Good morning, Honest Row. So the label pretty much set this up. These were things that set up by the label. And so when you go to radio shows, when you go to different parts of the country and you're like on a promo tour, you're all the production or the director of the platform is always going to ask your folks, what should we talk about? What is something, important that we should talk about? Good morning, Slim Body Benz. How you doing? And I'm sure someone on her team gave them and said, hey, why don't you ask her this question? It'll be funny. It'll be salacious. It'll keep her relevant. It'll be provocative. And so you can tell as she's saying this and she's panning around the room, she's looking at her team like, yo, what? I said, what? Oh, I won't play it again.
And where we at right now? Is someone right now?
Oh my God! Whoa there. I'm not having. Whoa, that's a wild question. Why that way? Why act it that way? Whoa.
Because that's what you say in the song. You know what I mean? I love that part.
When did I say that? I said it in the song.
Yeah. Don't you remember the song?
I do, but I didn't. Oh, I guess I did say that. I did say that. Let me Okay, you caught me off guard there, but I did say that. But no,
Now, can y'all imagine another artist? Can y'all imagine another female artist, and their team not vetting the questions? So next, of course, Ari Lennox is coming after her label. So she wants to be dismissed from her label for this very reason. I think she feels like it's sexist, but she's basically saying she's no longer doing interviews. And so if y'all let me know if you can see the screen. Hey, go get that out the microwave. I think I still hear it. All right. So she went on a Twitter rant. So on Twitter, I don't know why my internet's so slow when I'm on here. I have the fastest freaking internet, the quickest everything. I have 5 XPods in my unit from the front to the back. I don't understand why my internet moves like this. And I did that for my job, not for like YouTube or nothing like that. But it just freaks me out that no matter what device you got, your internet will be stunted. So she drops this. I want to be dropped from the labels. I'm done and tired. I will continue to sing about dick when I want, and you misogynistic peasants can continue to jerk off to my music. Thank you. Good morning. She says, for Christ's sakes, I realize I have no hits. I realize you all can live without hearing my music. I realize my complaining is so aggravating to you all. I don't ask blogs to post me when I'm at my worst. You judgmental, self-hating parasites wouldn't last a day as a signed artist. And so she basically went off, and I have the funny feeling that this is all in response to that the blogger, the podcaster making those comments about her and having that not vetted by her record label, like having all that kind of stuff vetted by her. At least she did say that. At least she said good morning, but it's her song. People can't ask about it. I don't even think it's about that. I think it's the way in which she asked about it, because it's hard to like be an artist and then represent, your music. Like, I'm an artist and that's my music. That's what I do. But me as the person, you should be able to ask me a question and it doesn't make me feel like I'm a slut or a hoe. I mean, can you imagine during your job, somebody asks you, just something that's off the wall? I caught her off the guard. And so I have a funny feeling that it's alluding to the fact that she wants to be out of her label. She doesn't feel like she's being fairly represented. And just listen at what she was saying, like she's not singing about dicks and shit like that. So I'm wishing her the best, but I don't want her to catch herself in a Normani spiral down. Now, y'all know how Normani is. Normani's an excellent artist, but unfortunately, Normani is stuck in this bubble where she can't really go beyond what she is right now. And I don't want to see Ari in that, because I love me some Ari. I love her music. So I'm gonna send my best wishes to Ari. At least she said good morning. Okay. Good morning, Tony Montana. Good morning. Good morning. And thank you all for being here. If you don't mind, please hit the like. And like I said, I woke up so late this morning. I had a great weekend, and I'll follow back up with that in the afterwards. So that's Ari Lennox. So y'all check that out today. Now, somebody else we haven't heard from in a long time since they pulled that stunt, of going missing in action. So now, as R. Kelly's news trial, as it's beginning to head to Chicago, now we have this. I think this interview was done 4 months after the first court date or whatever. But let's listen to what Mrs. Kelly Price had to say about her good old friend R. Kelly. I'll stop it there. Ciao. Now that was really, really good, though. I mean, that was a really, really good, to me. I felt like her response was really, really good. I felt like she didn't sugarcoat the fact that there's a there. She did beat around the bush saying that, well, of course, R. Kelly wasn't trying to take her back home or make her do anything like that. 1 or 2 reasons. One, she's already an established artist. And number 2, I don't probably think you were attracted to Kelly Price, knowing how vain you were and knowing how Kelly Price was back in those days. I enjoyed me some Kelly Price back then too. Yum, yum. What do you all think? Did you believe? Yeah, that interview was good. I watched all the different parts. I woke up this morning like, oh, okay, Kelly, you still back around. She ain't missing in action. What do you all think about that? I got like 6 more minutes on Hot Topics, and we're gonna switch over to the B set. And then the last thing I want to clear up, is the Nicki Minaj stuff. So you all know that the lawsuit was dismissed by the court, and then up again, she's gonna go and try to file again in California. So she wants to switch jurisdiction. So now I was gloating about it on my last morning live about, oh, see, Nicki Minaj, you got to stay tuned. You got to watch because this is always something is smoke and mirrors. Well, basically, and I wanted everybody to have the right piece of information. But she dropped her $20 million lawsuit against Nicki Minaj on January 12th, not because she was giving up. She only dropped it so she could refile in the correct jurisdiction. Her lawyer told a federal magistrate that the lawsuit was withdrawn in New York so it could be refiled in California, where Minaj and husband Kenneth Petty lives. Um, there was something else. And so Minaj's lawyer responded to this by saying, this is just a frivolous gambit to avoid a sanctions motion, which I told them that I will be filing shortly, and for which they refused to set a schedule. So, as usual, they have decided to adopt a tactic without bothering to research the law. Had they done so, they would realize that refiling their frivolous action in another jurisdiction will only result in another court sanctioning them. So, I just wanted to make sure that I put that out there that yeah, it was withdrawn, but it doesn't mean that it's not going to go. It's up to another court now it's going to be up to the court in California to decide whether they're going to take the case on, move it forward, move it to where it needs to go. So I don't want folks out there like you already gloating and stuff like that. All I'm simply saying is let's just watch the case. We don't know what's going on. And for all we know is it could be money involved. We don't know. So that's simply what I was saying was let's just watch it. I don't want to jump the gun. I don't want to victim shame. But as you can see, there's a lot of maneuvers being pulled here. And I just want to make sure we don't just quickly go to the side of she won. Good morning, Voodoo. Yes, Miss Kelly. I love that video where she threw the treadmill out the window. Yeah, I love me some old Miss Kelly. Miss Kelly. So I wanted to make sure that was clear on that. Now, here we are, y'all. 26 minutes. All right, we 26 minutes in. I'm gonna do like an hour show today. So y'all make sure y'all hit the like button on your way in. So it was a lot of shit that went on this weekend. I know everybody was like, it was dry, it's boring, ain't much shit going on. But to me as a subscriber, it was a lot of shit going on. So Friday, my weekend was kicked off. I woke up that day like any normal day and did my thing, dropped my dog off to go play, and then I was going to the grocery store. So I'm driving to the grocery store, and Pastor Wilson's live. He's live. And so I'm like, thank you for sharing the video. So I'm like, oh, shoot, okay, Pastor J. Wilson's live. And so Spiller Boy TV's up there, Pastor Wilson's up there. And, everybody's recapping and talking about Phi Babe and her man, the plumber. And so Rico goes up there, and Rico, has a question. And I think his question was like along the lines of, no, he didn't have a question. He went up there to say what he wanted to say. And it went completely left. So here I go. I'm like, okay, let me, I gotta hit the. So I'm like, oh God, here we go. It's going left. So when I saw Spiller Boy TV up there on the panel, and I saw Jay Wilson on the panel and Rico on the panel, I was like, okay, they're very much so level-minded. Let me type in the chat what I think Rico was trying to say. So I typed in the chat, hey, y'all, I think he really trying to ask this question. And I'm trying to click the link, but I couldn't get through on the live because I guess Google Chrome, when you're using your mobile device, Google Chrome doesn't connect to StreamYard. You got to use Safari. Well, I deleted my Safari, my little Safari thing because I use Google Chrome. So I had to download Safari, click the link through Safari, blah, 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 all that good stuff. So finally, I get up on the panel. Hey. And I'm just like, wow, Jay Wilson let me up here on this panel. Get the fuck out of here. And you guys got to remember, all right, no matter how much y'all want to say I'm in the beef sector or I'm doing this or that, I'm a subscriber. So every little new thing is an exciting thing to me. Being on that panel and watching them numbers go from when I got on there 400 all the way up to 1,000, that's exciting as a new content, as somebody I've never been a part of that. So I'm up there, I'm behind the screen sitting in the car, y'all, in Wegmans grocery store. I'm sitting there like, wow, this shit is crazy. I'm reading the chat. I'm enjoying myself. I was having fun. I was enjoying myself completely with people that I respected, people that I felt comfortable with. I was just enjoying myself. So, and I was letting them go back and forth. And for me, this is not the first time around the mill. I've been on a platform before where Rico and Spill It Boy TV have gone at it. I've been in the chat before where Rico and Spill It Boy TV have gone at it. So to me, it was just like, okay, part for the course. Here we go. And Rico goes at it. And then I'm like telling Rico, I'm like, so Jay Wilson's like, King Roman, is there anything you got to say? And I'm like, well, one, Rico, let's stop. Let's stop talking about your case up here, because honestly, we don't know who could be screenshotting this, and we don't know if there's a provocation, a provocative nature around trying to get you to say something or do something that might harm your case. So that's how I felt. That's what I wanted to tell him. And that's what I shared with him. Had that been anybody up there, had that been Tracy up there, had that been anyone up there, I would have told Rico that, because that's how I feel. I would have want someone to tell me, right or wrong, in front of people he like or don't like, I like or like Rico. No, that's how I feel. That's the man, that's the dude in me. I'm not looking at beef. I'm not looking at, oh, let me shut up and let him get himself caught. No, bro. Let's dead that. So I think after Rico dropped down, then it was just us three up there. And, oh boy. So I asked the question. My question was, do you people, the perception is that Spill It Boy TV or Jay Wilson is jealous of Phi Babe because when she does things, you two, as one of the largest two male content creators down in the beef sector, you guys make the loudest noise. And now, mind you, I didn't watch the cleanup all the way, and I only watched it to the part where it got to Sir King, because I was going live Friday anyway, so I had to like zoom through. So I zoomed through. So I finally watched it, but during that time I didn't watch it, so I didn't really hear Spill It Boy's response to the entire situation. And yeah, Ali, it was crazy. But what you gotta understand, that's why I said it's called play for play, and that's why I'm saying I am the interceptor, like on some real shit. I'm the interceptor, and I'm gonna explain to you all what I mean by that. So I'm on the panel, so I asked him that, and then it goes, then everybody wants to take from this point on in Jay Wilson's live, moving to the end. Everyone wants to then depict how they perceived it. So Spillboy was like, now hold up, be careful what you say. You might want to watch what you're saying, because did you watch the cleanup? Now, some folks have mistaken all of this interaction between Spiller Boy and I as him lining me up, preparing to clean me up. And I'm just saying, like, oh my God. During that live, I didn't feel like that at all. I felt like him and I were having a conversation. Mind you, this is not the first time me and him have been on a platform. We've talked about Phi Babe and all. We've done that before in front of y'all. He knows how I feel. You know what I'm saying? And to be frank with you all, I think the other part people was hanging on to was the fact that he said, yeah, and I was the one who responded to his email when nobody else would. And that was sort of like, oh, I'm checking him. I'm letting him know that don't get too far off your handle. Don't be trying to chase Phi Babe too far, because I'm the one. No, I didn't take it like that at all. In fact, when he said that on Jay Wilson's platform, this is the way I took it. I was like, okay, great. He's validating me in front of all of these people. Yes, he was the one that helped me. Yes, no one replied. Absolutely. He would have never known that had I not said that to him. Like, thank you so much. So I was grateful. So for him to say that and let you all know, and because he was really sharing with Jay Wilson how he knew me, like he knows how it goes. So to me, I didn't take that as a dig. I took that as he's telling the truth. It is what it is. He did help me. I don't feel like I'm being boxed into, I can't talk about. We've already been down this page. Folks know who I like and how I like. But I want to be clear. I definitely want to be clear, because I saw a couple of video clips of folks, saying that, yeah, he I saw Phi Babe's post, and thank you, Phi Babe. First of all, let me say thank you for the compliment, and thank you for, just thank you. I appreciate for the compliment. Now, the other part of it is him lining me up. I don't feel like he's lining me up, Phi Babe. I don't feel like there's gonna be like a cleanup. Let me explain the cleanup thing with me and Spill It Boy TV. This is in my mind. The only way Spill It Boy TV is going to come down here and clean me up is if I, out my mouth, violate it. If I came down here and said some shit. All this other provoking, watch out. And I was reading a lot of the comments and stuff trying to divide and conquer. That ain't gonna work, yo. It ain't gonna work. That's what I'm saying. I see all the plays. I'm catching them all. I'm like this. I'm catching all the plays and I'm throwing them back. Like, nah, I don't feel lined up. I don't feel like there's any kind of rivalry or anything like that at all. I'm a dude. I'm a man. So I'm loyal to those who I'm gonna be loyal to. One thing for certain and two things for sure is that if I'm ever on someone's platform, whatever it is, and three of people are going against one person that I might like, I'm gonna always stand my ground for that person. Whether it's Rico, Jay Wilson, and Spill It Boy, whether it's Tracy and people that don't like her, whether it's Spill It Boy and people don't like him, I'm always gonna be in a place of, well, now, because I'm not disloyal. I don't do the, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can have your opinion about folks, but when it comes to me and my opinion, I'm convicted. I've already made my opinion. I've already chosen who I like and how I like them. That doesn't mean that I can't like other people. And that doesn't mean that I have to choose. See what the beef sector wants. And people always get to this point in the beef sector where they have to then choose a side because they're provoked, because they've seen a post, they've seen a comment, people are in the chats, and you see that stuff and you're like, well, I don't want to lose or I don't want to look weak. So maybe I should say something. Fuck that shit. I'm a whole man. I'm a whole nigga. I'm always convicted. I'm always grounded in Roman. So no, sorry, y'all. I know folks probably wanted there to be something there, but it ain't. It's nothing there. I'm still gonna be around there. You know what I'm saying? It caught me off guard. It really caught me off guard Saturday after I saw and then somebody else, Tatiana busted down. She made a video too. I thank her because her words were it was her opinion, but I like the part where she was telling me like, you can engage with the beef sector. That's all great and dandy. But one thing over here is that the beef sector dwells a lot on the past. They dwell a lot on the old beef and old stuff and grudges. And if you don't know a lot of that stuff, it's going to be a hard time because people live in their history. People live in their past. They live in the junk that they've done in the past. So I acknowledge that. I said, I agree to that. That's why when I had the running back show, I paired it with people who were familiar with those topics because I'm not an expert on this stuff, nor am I trying to be an expert. And I don't ever want folks to feel like I'm trying to be this expert because I'm not. I'm me. I'm me. And I was talking to my friend about this and Kwani said something about maybe 6 months ago, 7-8 months ago, when I think she was still pumping with Ken Nolan News. This sector needs masculine energy. Like you really do need some masculine energy. I know it's a lot of females and I know it's a lot of us gay men here. And, we, have a lot of that feminine energy, but it needs masculine energy because when I move the way I move to some of you all, it may look like, oh, he's being fake and phony, but to a regular dude on the streets, and I want you women who got husbands and boyfriends, think about it. When I'm not out here about to be bitching and moaning over some little ass weak shit, I don't give a fuck about that. No, I'm not going to be moved by no post. I'm not going to be moved by no video. I'm damn sure not going to be moved by nobody down here saying nothing. So when you see me move around, ask questions, come up there, hey, Spill It Boy, yeah, they want to know, are y'all jealous? I'm asking that sincerely from a place of they want to know. And if you heard the video, it always was, I don't think y'all jealous, but are y'all jealous? That's where I'm coming from. There's no hidden agenda. There's no, I don't have none of that on my spirit, y'all. I know y'all want to find it and look for it. And even another thing I saw this weekend. So I'm working with Babe Nation and 5-8. See, this is what y'all have twisted. You have twisted that you heard 5-8 say, hey, King Roman, I'm going to get back to your email. Y'all think I'm emailing her every day, all day, every damn week, every day. 5-8 can come out here right now and tell you I've sent her probably between 5 and 6 emails during when I started running back from September then to the last email I sent her, which was probably like 5 or 6 weeks ago when me and Lady Dimples sort of went at it on her channel. And I said, 5-8. Do you mind mediating us? Because I know I can't get Spill It Boy to do it because he don't fuck with her. I can't get Bree to do it because she don't fuck with him. I can't get, I don't have no one over, who I really fuck with to do it because they don't fuck with her. But apparently you fuck with her. So Can you bring her up? Let me come up and let's squash this. Bye Baby didn't respond. I'm on LSA. I see her. I bump into her. I ended it. And then I come on live and I ended it. So that wasn't me. That was the last email I sent to her. And when I made that video coming on live saying, hey, girl, it's over with, that was the last time I sent Bye Baby an email. That was it. So, and Tracy can tell you I've sent her like 4 or 5 emails. Rita got like 15, 20 emails from me. Rick Reed. So don't be confused by what people are saying. They're saying it, and I always say this, it's a play, whether it's a good play, a bad play, but King Roman sees all the plays. I see all the plays, y'all. I don't know why I see them, but I see them. I see it, and I catch that shit like, oh, I get it. You're not going to catch me in nothing. I'm not working behind the scenes with no one. Nobody. Me and Spillable have nothing going on behind the scenes other than positive encouragement. Same with DKL. Positive encouragement. Fuck these bitches. I've told y'all, I've came down here several times and told y'all, Spillboy told me verbatim, he will clean me up if I come down here and say some shit and step out of line, period. So don't think that because y'all haven't seen that or y'all see us that it's some type of alliance. I don't have alliances with no one. Even with Rico, we don't have no alliance. We both are two. At the end of the day, we're 2 men. You know what I'm saying? And our conversations are our conversations. How we deal with each other is behind the scenes. None of that. We're men. And so I'm not finna switch up who I am to fit the mold of the beef sector. I'm not gonna do that. I'm loyal. I'm respectful. If I don't fuck with you, I just don't fuck with you. I will never come down here in a place of disrespectfulness trying to go off on people. I'd rather go on somebody else's panel and channel and do that. You can't provoke me. You can't make me beef with nobody. That's not going to happen. I'm way too skilled at relationship building. It's part of my career. So I'm saying all that to say is, you know how everybody in the beef sector, they have those monikers on them. You know, I want my moniker to be the Interceptor. I want to be King Roman the Interceptor, because every fucking play anybody throw my way, I'm going to throw it back. I'm going to laugh. I could have instantly went live this weekend just to get some numbers and, oh, y'all, so let me tell you, that's not on my spirit. I don't want, because you have to constantly cater to those people. Then they're going to want something else. And that's not on my spirit, y'all. Not at all. And so anytime I hop on them, and Jay Wilson, thank you for letting me come over there and rock with you. Like, I feel like it's a whole new leaf with me and Jay Wilson. Because, you know, at first I was like, oh my God, Jay Wilson, especially after the whole Tracy thing. But it felt good to have a new leaf turned over and hold no grudges and be able to move forward and understand the way he moves his channel. And I accept that, and it's cool. And so out of that, I had fun. It wasn't a bad thing for me. But I do see how people are going to continuously try to divide and conquer, or try to put me in like a little pawn, a chess pawn in between. Like, you know, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. I'm going to quickly remove myself from that. Yeah. So that's how I interpreted that. It was just so funny having, what was it? Who Stop Lying TV, when he did the video mix up, or she did the video mix up, and you see the sound bites and everything, and it's like, y'all, that is not what. And I'm seeing the comments like, I'm glad he's asking the questions we wanted him to ask. And I'm like, why y'all making this all messy? Why y'all making this look like a bad thing? I've been dealing with nipple shenanigans for a while now. You always be true to yourself. You have to be. That's the most comfortable place I know how to be, is just being me, being for real. It's true. Good morning. Good morning, Paulette. How you doing? Good morning, Leanne. Thank you, Miss Jones. Yes. Yeah. That's absolutely how I took it. You should have saw me behind the camera. I'm sitting there looking like, I was like, shit, you know what I'm saying? Because think about it. Y'all have to remember, I'm a subscriber first before I come out here and be like any content creator in a beef sector. I'm a subscriber first. So this shit still excites me. So him up, you know, how many folks can say that they got some of the biggest folks down here who go up for them, or who supports them, or who stands in support of them? So, do you think I'm about to allow one misinterpretation of me on a panel to fuck up my, how I feel down here, how I operate, how I want to, who I like down here? It's not gonna happen. Same with Tracy. It's not gonna happen. No one's gonna make me not like Tracy. I don't care what she's done. That's between you and what y'all got going on, and I don't get in between that. And I keep my mouth closed about that. Have I ever been in discussions where Tracy was talked about? Absolutely. Can anybody say I said anything? No. I'm so 100% here. I'm the same behind the scenes. I don't engage with people who make me feel like I have to kiss their ass or do what they do or like who they like. I don't do that shit. So I'm gonna keep trucking along. Um, I don't feel like I'm indebted to anyone. I feel like I like who I like. You know what I'm saying? I support who I support. And I just want folks to know that it's so much more other beef down here that y'all could be getting involved in than trying to like put me in some shit. Now, I did think that the Dovey Rhonda Kwani thing was interesting. Not to pivot real quick, but I thought that was so interesting because good morning, lovely. Port Charles Library, do you, boo? Thank you. Thank you. Just continue being you. That's it. Thank you. Now, I just want to bring this one up because I don't want to talk about all of the shit that went on. There was a few things that went on. But Dovey, Rhonda, and Kwani, where Dovey was, joking on her platform and saying that people were in the chat saying stuff about Rhonda to get a reaction out of Rhonda. And when you did that, you know what I instantly thought of? I said, so Dovey, now you cannot ever be mad at Brie again about that list. Remember how you wanted her to stop doing a list because you didn't want to be picked on, you didn't want to be poked fun at? Well, that's the same fucking thing as content creators telling you don't be lying on me in your chat at the sake of having a joke so you can have content. You can't do one thing and then not want the other person to do the same thing. So when that happened, I was like, oh wow. So now she understands how it looks on the other side. Bree's doing it for her content for her channel. You're doing that for your content for your channel. Kwani telling you lying on her. She didn't say that shit. She didn't find it funny. You say that's how I run my platform. This is what I'm gonna do. Same thing Bree said. So it's like you gotta sort of like kind of see how the circular motion go. Good morning, T Trisha One. Hope you're doing well. Blessed Sir King. I thought they had a cute going back and forth on her channel. I think Sir King is at a point where he's just now, it's like it's not even worth beefing with people because you begin to boxing yourself out. So I think their banter back and forth was cute. Ken, Lady Nika, they're back at it. Lady Nika didn't respond, which was great. I just feel like Ken and just let it go. I think it's going too far. That lady can do whatever she want on her channel. She can do whatever she want on her channel, man. You cannot control her channel, and I know it hurts your feelings because you consider you felt like you belonged to their group. You were connected to their group, and I get that. But as it's disbanded and broken up, you cannot be mad at things that you see them doing as you're walking away. It's like you're sort of turning your head, looking behind you because you cannot look forward yet. You're still, and you got to look forward and move on. It's gonna hurt. It probably hurt you because that's your biggest support. That's where a lot of your followers come from. But you gotta let that one go, bro. You gotta let the Lady Nika, the Blesseds, the Treacies, let all of them go. And whatever's happening behind the scenes with them related to you, let it go. You gotta let it go because you're only digging yourself a bigger hole. And that's all I'll say about that. Rita in the big reveal, I thought it was cute. She did play on Kivia and Kivia twin sister, and I don't really want to get into that situation because I don't even know I don't even know too much of that, but I thought that was cute. And then I think last night there was something going on Pizarro's channel. I tuned in very shortly, but I know it was all about the cuisine, the kimchi cuisine. It was the weirdest thing ever. Good morning, Harley Q. How you doing? So yeah, there you all have it. I apologize for waking up late and rushing through my little hot topics this morning, but I just wanted to make it clear that I don't have a beef with nobody. I don't feel lined up. I don't feel in check or nothing like that. I hate when people see me with headphones in and still keep talking to me. I'm at work. You worse than me. I walk my dog and put my AirPods in, nothing be playing. I just don't want nobody coming up to me saying, I'll be acting like, and nothing be on. I'll be like, huh? Nothing be on. Just don't say shit to me. It was so random. It was so random. It was only on the spaceship. It was so random. But that was like late last night. And then I fell out. I was knocked out. So if y'all got any questions or anything like that, but I want to thank you all, my subscribers, the subscribers of the channel. I want to thank you all for allowing me to be me. It is, with having a channel is a great task of every time you engage, every time you in the chat, every time you come live, every time you on somebody's panel, you are always risking, am I going to do something wrong, or am I going to say something fucked up, or am I going to lose, my favor? And so that's why I'm always thanking you all. Thank y'all for allowing me to do me when y'all see me out in these streets. As I'm growing into this content creator, I'm learning how it's not in my best interest to always be in chats and to be saying a lot of different things in chats. When you have a platform, now it's time for you to go to your channel and make those comments. So I'm learning those things as I grow down here on YouTube. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that folks understand that. And then Honest Row, I saw the little thing between you and Rico, and I caught that. I knew I figured that was going to come to play, because those folks that you the content creators that he says that you're with, they're very problematic for Rico. And so I knew that was going to be an issue. I knew that was going to be an issue, whether the facts are true, whether the allegations are true that you were saying stuff, or I don't know. I didn't dig it too deep in. I saw his video and then I saw your video and I said, well, goddamn. So I have no thoughts on it. I'm cool with you, Honest Row. And even though you had your thing with Spiller Boy TV, and crying with Tracy and all that stuff, I find you, cool. You're a new content creator out here. But I knew that sort of was going to happen between you and Rico, because those are some very much so folks that don't support him. And so I'm sure. And that's another thing, Honest Row, we have to walk a very thin line of how we support people and support other people, because people are very iffy about their support. You can't be going up for this person and going up for me at the same time. It better be the same kind. So you have yeah, as I'm learning, you're learning as well. But whatever the case is, don't let nobody sway your opinion. If you feel how you feel how you feel, stand behind your word. Don't be persuaded to cave. Intercept all the plays. Anytime a person throw a play on you, intercept that shit. Because it ain't worth it. It's not worth it at all. Yeah, and that's Adrian Polk. I've learned that too. That's why I didn't comment on a lot of things this weekend. It was just like, y'all setting me up. I laughed. It was funny, and some of the shit was funny, but I was like, P Moore, hi Roman. First time here. Heard you the first time on Jay Wilson's panel. Enjoyed your energy. Stay you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely. That's absolutely what I want to do. Is just continue being me. I don't have nothing to gain. There's no scheme. I'm not trying to be nothing more than what I am. That's what I was trying to figure out too. Like, so if folks are like, he's behind the scenes pulling plays, well, what I'm trying to do? What's the play? What is it? I was trying to understand, like, okay, so what could I be trying to do? What is it to monetize my channel? We did that. Is it to get subscribers? We met our goal, 1,000, a long time ago. So right now we still coasting off the 1,000. The goal for this year was 2,500 subscribers. So we're still in January. I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm not gonna be that guy. It's other guys down here, and you gotta watch people. You just gotta watch people. It's other guys down here who think they. Yeah. So thank you all for being here this morning. Anybody got any questions? I'm about to get out of here. It's 8:00. I gotta get up and get to going. So anybody got any questions? I'm so sorry for the rushed one. Wednesday we'll be back on our flow. come in early. We get to chill for a couple hours, talk about some shit. But I had to get this one out, and I had to get those things off my chest. I just want folks to know that I'm smarter than what you think I am. You know, when people be like, you moving funny or you doing something, everything I get myself involved in, I've thought about it 5 steps ahead. I'm a fundraiser by heart, a philanthropist. I'm all of that. So I know how to negotiate, build relationships. I know how to move and when not to move. So I don't want people to be thinking that I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just out here flowing. No, I know exactly what I'm doing. When I go into folks' chat and I drop down, I know exactly what I'm doing. When I drop down, I know exactly what I'm doing. What I'm saying, I know exactly what I'm saying. There's nothing I've ever done down here that's like oh shit, you about to get yourself in trouble. No, and I'll always undo it. You know, I'll make a video. If I need to apologize, I will offer an apology, sincere. And if I don't think there's an apology, you know, warranted, I ain't going to fucking apologize. And, you know, if that causes beef, then it's fucking beef. But I like my beef in the refrigerator. So beefing down here online ain't shit for me. So, and I also wanted to clear up something else too, because this little, I don't want to disrespect you because I think you're gonna know what I'm saying, but someone also made a comment that you can't disrespect your home or where you came from. Like, how you gonna come down here and talk about the beef sector and people beefing all day, but that's where you originated, or that's where most of your supporters come from. And to that person, first, get off my nuts, and like, you don't have to watch my channel, and stay in your fucking lane. And you're not as accomplished as I am on your best day. And yeah, your channel sucks and your views are whack, and I appreciate you following what I'm doing. But let me tell you this. What I'm saying is from human to human. What I'm saying to beef sector folks is sometimes your heart and your soul might need a different course of action. I'm not telling you don't come down here and beef. Do your thing. But I'm saying on those off days, do something that's going to uplift you, make your heart feel good. Come down here and talk about another story. Are you going through something? Talk about it, share it, all those things. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying don't beef. That's what y'all do. Clearly, I done learned the lesson this week from Jay Wilson, sitting on that fucking live. It brings numbers. That's his money maker. He made 3 stacks on the 21st. Shit, I had $105 deposited into my account. So I'm not telling you not to do that, but I'm saying that there's other moments and opportunities where people need more from you, need something, like feed their soul, give us something else. So you always run around here with these damn holier than thou lives. Cut it out. It's whack. It's corny. You're not Jesus. And if you were that successful, you'd be further down the line. And you're not. You're still straggling along. I hate people who are like that. People who are holier than thou. It's like you're not holier than thou. If you were, you wouldn't be on YouTube in the beef sector. If you were, you would be far in advance. But you're not. You're down here just like me. So get off my dick. And every time I say something, I don't need you making a video being subliminal. Like, fuck out of here. It's cute, but it don't do shit to me. Like, what the like? And I told you I don't be disrespectful to people, so that's why I'm being very mean. But I see it. I see you, and I see it, and just know this ain't what you want. Now let's be cool. Let's be cool. That's what I'm always want to be. I want us to be cool. I don't want to have to light your ass up. You in that whack ass channel, but I will if I have to. So I'm gonna keep watching you. I'm gonna give you about another month to correct your shit. And if I see that this is the trajectory we're gonna take, then we're gonna take it. Okay. All right. Yes. I do my best to always keep the focus on myself and what I do. It helps me keep my business. Yeah, it does. And like, look at your channel last year, today's date. What video or what did you do? What was your numbers? Are you at least 20% better than that? 10% better than that? And if you are, you're doing something right. Have a great day. You too, Adrian Pope. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, I'm about to get out of here too. Facts. Ken is doing quite well by himself. That's what he needs to do. I really think he should just, shit. All he got to do is go to Instagram. I'm about to give him a whole strategy. You want to pull in some viewers on your channel? Go to IG, pull up some IG models, do a top 10 IG models of the week. Baby, do you know how many niggas is finna come to your channel? Do you know how many? It's all about finding out the kind of audience you want to attract, and then figuring out what kind of content works for that audience. You can't just go off of what audience attracts to other people, because then you're going to be doing what they are doing to get those folks. And that don't work for everybody. So
think about what kind of people you want watching you in your chat, and then think about what kind of stuff do you think they like to watch, and then go from there. Just something to think about. Name names. I will in a month. I shall not be moved. Period. That part. All I do is upload songs, and every blue moon I may talk. Yes, I always catch your talks too, T Trisha. And I want to upload. I downloaded the Smule app, and I want to sing so bad. But when I first heard my first song, I said, "Oh, this ain't for me. This is for people who can really sing." I thought a little bit of the vocals was gonna be in the background, but just all me. Oh no. Thanks. Have a great day, everyone. You too, Hot Spicy Tea. Thank you all. All right. So it's one. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Thank you all. Please hit the like button, you all, on your way in, on your way out. And again, thank you so much for being here. Everything is all good over here. Ain't no, ain't no none of that. I slept well. I hope you all slept well. Yeah, I'm about to get out of here. So again, thank you all for being here. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, deuces.